I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pistons. Pass to Jang. Nice move. He lays it in. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Now here's Jang. Pass to Davis. Launches a three. And Jang gets it to go. Jang's got 5.
And you've got to remember, Davis played point guard in high school, so his passing is very well developed.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Jang. Davis has the open look. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. From the wing, and he comes up with the deuce.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And here's Phoenix. Down low. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of this from Davis, playing above the rim.
Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
Jacks up a 3. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Dort. Phoenix shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year. Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Now here's Jang. He has 5. And stolen by Dunn. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The kick out to Williams. 4 on the clock. Sacramento moving it around. Dunn shot's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Jang. Right side Davis. Here's Walsh. Ulibarri with it. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Three-pointer. And again, Sacramento with a 3. Suns trailing. Now Black. There's the drive. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jang. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
And there's the call by the official. They'll crack the basket here following the goaltending call.
so close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. .114 up to play in the first quarter. Driving in, and he banks in the layup. Suns trail by 4. Pass to Wolf. Here's Whitmore. And a miss there on the triple. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Wolf. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Kings making a switch here. Here's Sacramento. They're on a 15-6 run. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Wow, what a point!
Unbelievable!
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella. So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Sacramento, 26.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Sacramento.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And he's still going, but Tim Klay Thompson has always been celebrated for his run with the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, Kevin, 4 titles, 5 All-Star appearances, 37 points in a quarter. Klay and Steph comprising quite possibly the greatest backcourt tandem in league history.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Here's Whitmore. Scoreless thus far. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. Pass to Wolf. Driving the way. Oh, he sledgehammered it in.
Climb that ladder.
No run of run-of-the-mill stuff there. No. Fellas, putting something extra on it.
Greg, can you believe that? My goodness.
Well, that will go in the highlight package for tonight. I'm certain of it.
Now, here's Ayton. Shot clock at 5. And Ayton throws it down.
I love the fact that Ayton didn't just lay that up. He wanted to leave no room for doubt. Beautiful slam right there.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Fires the 3. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Here's Wolf. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 2-point Sacramento lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Inside. Pass to Diawara. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Whitmore. Here's Iguodala. Shot from 6. Pass to Wolf. Now Whitmore. He's covered by Ayton. A shake. And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Here he goes.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Sun?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
There's 1:38 left in the first half. Dort wide open. Again, the miss by the Kings. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Kevin?
He can do both. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside, Dort, and it's done in the corner. Out to the right wing. Let's go. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Walsh. Still without a basket. And stolen by Williams. Takes it inside.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Kings on top. They're up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Outside, Dort. And he drives in, and he lays it straight in. 7 points in the game. Suns trail by 4.
Sacramento foul. Mahoney. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Sacramento. They've led by as much as 10. Outside for Davis. Sacramento grabs the miss. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now here's Jang. He's got 9. And finished off by Jang.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Diakite. And the layup's good off the gloves. Diakite's got his first basket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Jang. Outside for Davis. Diakite with the rebound. Sacramento leading by 6. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 18.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Jang gets it to go.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Here's Dort. It's tipped. And they get it back. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Here's Jang. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
This one for 3. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. Here's Wolf. Drills it from outside. Wolf got 15 points.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Kings leading now by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shoots from 14. He can't get that one. And here are the Suns now. 1:44 left here in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. A fader. It's hauled in by the Kings.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Carlton Carrington.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
And for the Kings, number 13.
1:27 left in the third quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 9.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
Rebound by Williams. Kings leading now by 9. Three-pointer. A putback. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
"20 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Dunn. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the inside. And stolen by Dunn. Here's Carrington. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Kings.
The Kings, 57.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
And it's Whitmore missing. Kings leading now by 10. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Carrington with the ball. Here's Wolf. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And it's Whitmore missing.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Carrington. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Kings leading now by 12. On the wing, Thompson.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix on defense. 6 to shoot. Denial. And they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Sun changes for Phoenix.
Substitution on the court.
Suns trail by 12. Here's the three. A nice shot by Black.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Count the basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Out to Thompson. Done outside. All alone. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Kings lead by 9.
And no matter who it is, you can't give anyone that much room for mid-range.
Now Black. It's good.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Let's lose a 3. And it misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution on the court.
Cleared away by Ayton. Kings leading now by 6. From deep. No good. And there's the call on Lou Dort. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team.
1:53 left here in the 4th quarter. Beyond the arc. Does not go in.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Let's it 5 from 18. Does not go. On offense, here are the Suns. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. .116 left to play in the final quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. And all the way in, and he gets it done.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second. And the Kings making a change here. That's off as well, so he misses both. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. The Kings making a switch here. He hits both from the strike.
And this team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Here's Clayton. 5 to shoot. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. It's good.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. three. He drills the three. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. What do you think we're going to see here?
Let's face it, really difficult to find an open three in this situation. Look, there's no secret. It's the only shot that'll save him. So the D is all over the perimeter guarding that three-point line.
Misses the three. So it's the Kings taking the W.
You free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. C-L-I-P-S-E. LV, I can show you how to if you let me. I'm on a gram like confetti. Ready, she lean